Warning: the following video contains some highly offensive fat jokes which involves making fun of people's appearance. If you're not comfortable with such content, do not watch this video. Well, hello there, my name is Abster, the defender of fat activists, even though that's an oxymoron. But y'all can just call me the devil, and I got few questions for you. Are you starting to gain some fat? Is your blood type grease positive? Do you want to go from fat ass to badass to move forward? Well, that ain't happening, because the only way to move forward is to get more fat and never let other people go forward because you're right in front of them. But don't you worry, because Abster's your man and he's got your back, even if it takes him multiple days to completely explore your back. Winky face, I'm gonna stop using that monotone voice now. And let's begin on our journey on how to become a fat activist. Step number 1, being a fat activist. Accept fat and deny obesity.
Weight is an outcome that's complex. Behaviour, when we talk about healthy behaviour, I don't like to see it linked to obesity because I think that is a stereotype that people who are obese are unhealthy and people who are thin are healthy.
Jenny, what about you? How do you think your body is viewed here in Australia?
Oh, well, I think that there tends to be a perception that fat is linked with, illness, undesirability, perhaps laziness, gluttonous, those kinds of words.
You're damn right. You know the bunch of studies I have in my description saying that obesity leads to cardiac problems, respiratory issues, diabetes, and other health risks, which equates to you being completely screwed. You think we're going to acknowledge the fact that being fat leads to it? Oh, hell no! Your studies don't hold enough weight because our weight outweighs your studies, your opinions, and half of your fucking family. Fuck your proven studies, let's move on. Now that you accepted that being fat does not equals to you being unhealthy, it's time to move one step forward. You have to hold your fat pride as much as you hold the amount of fat within you. Step number 2 in being a fat activist. Never let a healthy person question your health.
I think one of the prevailing things that are happening here is that what I'm hearing is this intense sort of discussion around self-hatred and when you're in a bigger body. And I wanted to ask people, like down the front there, you who's 20, is your life better? Are you happier? Is everything better now that you're slightly smaller than you were before? I mean, I think one of the things
let's get an answer to the question. Are you?
Absolutely. And I'm not a little bit smaller, I'm a lot smaller. And I did do research into everything. I can still have kids, and that may not have happened if I had stayed the size I was. Like, my question to you is, can you honestly say that you are 100% happy and healthy? Like, you have no medical conditions whatsoever, you have no problems at all with your health at your weight as compared to...
Can we have an answer? No. The question's been asked. What's the answer?
I think it's really interesting that I feel like I need to justify my existence in this room.
No, but hang on a minute. You asked her to justify her decision, and she's asked...
Oh, really, lady? So you're going to point out the fact that we have hypocritical double standards? How dare you? You think just because we are fat, we need to justify our existence in this place? Bite me. You know what? Ladies, bite her.
But it's interesting that they've only been directed at fat people.
No. It's not about being fat or not being fat. It's about what everybody eats. Well, it's about what everybody eats and what health is. What health
You're
is.
conflating fashion and
No,
eating and
I'm
health.
asking. No. I'm not conflating
I do
anything.
think that it's problematic that you're asking individual people, are you healthy? Because even
I'm
a
not
fat
asking
person,
anyone if they're healthy.
Well, not necessarily you.
Someone,
but
no. Hang
but
on.
a
Don't
fat-
put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth.
This is the face of Jenny. This is also the face of a victim of a victimization attack. Now that you established that you're healthy and you have your victim card ready, it's time to make up some authentic reasons to support your claims. Step number 3 in being a fat activist. Find reasons to blame them all. You probably won't be able to, so make up your own reasons instead.
I am this size because I dieted for 20 years. I gave up dieting because it was a loser game for me. It made me fatter. It made me incredibly unhealthy.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. Fuck. Oh, my.
Like any form of systematic oppression, fat phobia is deeply rooted in complex structures like capitalism, patriarchy, and racism.
Oh hell yeah! Fat phobia, patriarchy, racism. Add in some more combination of words to enhance the effect of them. Complex structures, systematic oppression.
What the hell did patriarchy have anything to do with this?
Ladies, this is what men do to you. Never ever let a man question you.
What about the woman who questioned you before then?
It doesn't matter what your gender is. If you start questioning us, you're a man. That goes for all you women out there as well. You're a man systematically oppressing women through complex structures such as patriarchy. Step number 4 in being a fat activist. Fight against discrimination.
To me, it's almost like reverting back to the civil rights movement. Now we're telling fat folks that they have to buy an extra seat. Not too long ago, my grandparents had to sit on the back of a bus.
Oh, you thought we are just full of fat? We're full of surprises as well. So surprise, motherfucker. You remember the civil rights movement? I'm pretty sure you do. Well, that's equivalent to the oppression we fat activists are facing at this time and age.
How the hell can you compare them both? Being black is not a choice. Being fat is. And a pretty unhealthy one, by the way. So shut the fuck up and buy 2 tickets.
How dare you demand us overly and morbidly obese people who utilize more than 1 seat to fit our sexy, socially accepted voluminous ass to buy 2 seats even if we don't fit in 1 seat. We want to be treated well. If we go to a restaurant and order 2 chicken sandwich, we're going to pay you for only 1 because it takes 2 to satisfy our hunger. #fail logic. The oppression is real. Step number 5 in being a fat activist. Shake the hate off. Dear fat activists, sometimes the arrow of hate might try piercing our heart. But don't you worry, because we got multiple layers of fat surrounding our heart and there ain't no arrow which is piercing through so many layers of fat. But sometimes expect the unexpected and expect your hearts to get broken. And I want you to remember this during that time. Haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake.
Yeah.
The ultimate step in being a fat activist. Act like a complete retard.
The destruction of this scale is dedicated to all of the women whose lives have been ruined and ruled by it. I'm tired of you stealing my life. I'm tired of you making me feel if I'm good or bad. I'm tired of you deciding how my day is. No more of you deciding like no more of you like me. Oh my God. That's like better than sex.
Abster, you just spent an entire video mocking obese people.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I had a disclaimer which made sure you know what you're getting into. And yeah, I'm mocking these vacuous imbeciles who utilize this fat acceptance movement to intentionally or unintentionally try to spread this message that being fat and dying of obesity is alright. If you truly want to be fat, then good for you. Do whatever the hell you want to do with your life. But don't go around telling other people it's alright to be fat. Being fat is unhealthy. Stop spreading your cancerous message to those people who are actually struggling to lose weight. Anyways, this is for all you fat activists out there. Bullshit. I am tired of being fat. I am tired of having other people looking better than me. I am tired of having to worry about dying from a heart attack. I am tired of demolishing this weighing machine when all it takes for me is to fucking sit on it. I'm tired of being tired. This feels better than sex. I wouldn't know, because I'm a virgin motherfucker, hey!